Good morning, sense of the earth. How are we doing? It was a beautiful morning this morning. You know, sometimes within myself, I just feel like the spirit to encourage somebody is a fight. I must fight. We have to keep encouraging one another from wherever it is we are, whatever it is we do, whatever it is we are facing. Let's see those things as something that will come and it will pass. Whatever it is that you're facing right now, just look at it as something that will come and it will pass. Worries do not last forever. Problems do not last forever. Sometimes you feel that it's more difficult for you because it seems like your situation cannot be changed or resolved. But I'm standing here to tell you don't feel that way. That your situation can be changed. Just give it time. Look for better solutions, look for better levels, look for better ways to operate them to answer them. Because I believe that not every problem is meant to be there forever. Is it relationship? Is it marriage? Is it job? Is it? Just think of it. Because when you start thinking about those things, there are so many things. Like somebody used to use this adage for me. He said, when you look behind, when you look ahead, you see so many of people ahead of you. You can stand from where you are and look behind. You will see millions that you are ahead of. People are saying that this particular point you are is like a prayer point for others at the back. I have a friend, she's late now. She told me, there's one day we were together. She told me something that, Henry, how are you doing? I said, I'm okay. He said, how is life? I said, I'm okay. He said, to the glory of God, that this place you are right now is many prayers points. So that particular place you are now with your troubles are many prayers points. So the only thing you just have to look for solution to work out of those problems. It is not easy. It's a fight you fight alone. You must stand strong in all situations. Do not give up. Stand strong every day. Fight your battle alone. No one will fight it with you. They are not interested of how you get there. They're interested in, did you get there or did you fail? These are the two things people looked at before you. So now, within yourself, do not feel that it is the end. This is just the beginning of your life. Be encouraged. Look at the world as if it's yours. Look at the beautiful things around the world and say, it is mine. And I will be better because I know who I am. Do not look at what people say or what the present situation of your job said. Always feel that you know who you are, because what is in you is greater than anything you can ever imagine. It's only you that can operate what is in you. The gifts God has given. It doesn't matter your status quo. It doesn't matter your physical challenge. It doesn't matter anything. But what is in you is greater than what you can imagine. You just have to keep fighting. You just have to keep going. You just have to keep believing in yourself. Because you're the only way to out of that worries. You're the only way out of that opportunity. You're the only way out of that chained relationship. You're the only way out of that not working marriage. You're the only way, because you will make it work your own way. Do not be afraid of the present. Do not be afraid of what anyone say or what anyone thinks. Just stand in your own aspects and fight your battle alone. Because just like I used to tell you, they are not interested in how we got there, where we did, what we do, how do we do it. What they're interested in, did they really make it? Did they really survive this crisis? That is what they want to hear. So I'm standing here to encourage you this morning not to be afraid. We'll all get there and we'll all fight this battle together. Do not go, do not lose hope, because there's joy in the morning. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. Just believe. Walk through that dark path. There must be light at the end of the tunnel. Do not believe that you are alone. You're not alone. You are there with your spirit. You're going to fight. Ask yourself the questions. How do I go through this? How do I come through this? How do I survive this? How do I go through this? How do I survive this? What is the best formula for this? I have failed in this one. I don't want to fail again. How do I go through this? How do I survive this? I have failed in this one. I didn't want to fail again. That is the question you will ask yourself and keep fighting. It is in your power to fight and fight and fight until you get it right. You do not give up at this run. You don't need to give up at this junction. You have come a long way to give up. I am telling you this from my own point. I am an example of those who fight. I do not give up. I see every opportunity in every failure. Every failure you see around you, gather it as a stepping stone to your greatness. Anything you have tried and it failed, try another one. There's no harm in trying more. Anything you have tried and it failed, there's no harm in trying more. Just give yourself that chance that things will be better. I'm here to encourage you this morning. I'm not here to bombard you with scriptures or tell you things that are not working or possible. But I want to tell you that the spirit you got in you is a spirit that will take you out of this worry. It's a spirit that you need to go to where you're supposed to get to. You alone can fight this battle. You don't need anyone to go through. All you need is research. Final solution. Why did I fail in this point? What is it that made me fail and at this particular point? What it is I need to do? What it is? Read books, find things. You alone. See your body, your system is entirely the biggest. Like, how do I, what kind of English? Like, I'm trying to use a better word. That your body, that system God has designed, is the biggest thing you can ever have. Your brains work, your hands, because with your brains, with your thinking, you can able to derive things solution. Look at those great men that have survived this world. They are inventing, they think, they go through a lot, they fight. It is not today. They fail so many times, but they are where they are because they did not give up. So why will you give up this time around? I'm asking you this question. Why are you going to give up this time around? Henry is asking you this question. Why will you give up this time around? So the fight is yours. This fight is yours. I am here to encourage you this morning that the fight is yours. Do not be afraid. The present is not the end. The present is the beginning of the future. The present is the beginning of the future. Do not be afraid of what you see at this particular point. Do not be afraid of what you feel at this particular point. The present, it is here. You're gonna go through it alone. You will fight through it alone. Then we will meet you at the top, because I know the person hearing this voice this morning will fight alone and will get to the top. Do not be afraid of what anyone says to you. Just like I say, the best formula: discover why you have failed, discover why this thing is not working. Go and make research, ask questions. People are there to see you through. People are there to train you. There are people that have gone beyond you. Ask them questions. Remove pride. Drop anything that is concerning pride. Humble and go and ask things. You will get that to that point. I said I'm going to make a 10-minute video for you guys, just to encourage one person outside there, and it shall be well. Thank you so much for being part of this video. I love you so much, and I'll just probably I make out time, because my job really do not give me time, because sometimes I feel in the spirit that I really need to talk to people. I need to encourage someone. That's what the spirit is telling me every moment. I woke up around 3 a.m. Sometimes I say, talk to someone. Someone need to hear you. Someone need to be encouraged. Someone need to fight through with you. And I thank you for listening to me. Don't give up on the present situation. There is light at the end of the tunnel. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. I'm encouraging you this morning. Do not be afraid. The present is not the end. The present is the beginning of the success. The failure at this point is not the end. Those failures, gather them and make them like stones and clamber on them. You're going to the top. And I trust you listening to me. You will get to the top. And I will see you on the top. Thank you so much. Remember, find out the reasons why you failed. Find out what things are not working for you. Find out why it is this way and make research and keep going. You will survive. Thank you so much. Please like my live and share, because you don't know who you're encouraging with this particular word I've said this morning. I just felt like telling someone something. Please like this live and share this live. Share it to other people, because someone wants to listen. Someone needs to be encouraged. Someone is passing through depression. Someone is passing through hard time in relationship. Someone is passing through hard time in his job. So please like this life and share. You don't know who you are saving and who you are encouraging. Thank you so much for being part of me. I love you all, and God bless you.